What's good, YouTube? Today we have a video by 4D Shams and it's titled UK Food. So this can only be, yeah, first comment, yeah. So we already know what we're getting into. Let's go ahead and see what he has to say.
Full English breakfast. At first glance, to me, it looks like a normal breakfast, but the longer
Now you see, I'm not even gonna lie, because I wouldn't. There's just certain food I don't think most people would try.
the full English breakfast. At first glance, to me, it looks like a normal breakfast, but the longer you look at it,
If it looked dry as fuck, I'm not even gonna
the
lie.
more things that I don't recognize start becoming apparent.
That crunch alone would have told me that that probably shouldn't be eating this. This bread, look, the beans don't like beans. The bread is stale. It's hard as that is insane.
The bread is definitely stale, blood sausage. A corn of gold, this typically contains blood, fat, cereal, and seasonings.
That is actually disgusting. Adding cereal to something called a blood sausage, having the audacity to put.
I listen
Yep, yep. Probably I'm not even gonna lie. Most people probably wouldn't have made it past the beans and toast.
to the Londoners what you need to get at a chippy, and this is the most bland, emotionless, evil meal I've ever had.
I'm fucking fish and chips, bruh.
So I know
Isn't it crazy that they call fries chips over there? And I think they call chips fries or something else. I'm not sure. It's weird.
this is gonna taste like okay.
Oh, oh.
Jail time, jail time, jail time, jail time. Y'all's food doesn't have soul in it. Jesus Christ, is this shit ass. Oh my god. But seasoning. Has anyone seen it?
What if they just put lovely,
Oh, spit that out.
It was at this moment
That's
that
not.
he knew. He fucked up.
I'm about to throw up. It's not really that good.
The tuna is trash.
You know, the internet is always giving Americans and Indians a hard time about their food. Americans have all this greasy food, they put cheese on everything, they're probably gonna die early from diabetes, all their food.
And he's right. A lot of people will probably die early from diabetes because y'all do not be eating good. Motherfuckers would be eating McDonald's 5 times a week, like Peter Griffin, bruh.
Raises your cholesterol, just a whole bunch of crap. And then you got Indian street food and how it's so unsanitary and you got rodents running all.
Yeah, Indian street food too is just one food that I don't think I will ever eat, and I don't think most people should eat it because you will get afterwards. And it will not be.
Over it and all types of crazy stuff. And you know what? For some particular cases, that is true. But what I'm wondering is, how come we never talk about UK food, English food? We never talk about the chippy, you know, the UK version of the deli, where you pick up fish and chips. And if you didn't know, chips are what they call fries. I mean, just look at how greasy this fish is, bro. What is that? And then he goes and puts curry on.
The fact that this fucking
Where you pick up fish
fish,
and chips. And if you didn't know, chips are what they call fries. I mean, just look at how greasy this fish is, bro. What is that? And then
that shit, what happened to your fish to where this amount of damage has been
he
caused?
goes and puts curry on top of the fries. Or the chips, my bad, chips. I'm sorry, but that looks like finger food that you'd give to a little kid. Like, imagine being a grown, battle-tested alpha male man, and then you're out here dipping fries in some curry and peas.
That's literally every, like, UK dude who follows Andrew Tate.
Yeah, buddy, any aura you previously had, you completely lost it when you dipped some fries in peas. Someone said so much oil on that fish that America tried to invade. Seeing British cuisine is the only time I'm proud to be American. Greece with a side of fish and chips. British quote-unquote food.
This is my local chippy, and you know it's proper because it's part of a block of terrace houses. Not being here.
So that's how you know if a chippy is valid, if it's a part of terrace houses? Alright, we'll see. We'll see.
So basically, the black version of I know this place looks run down, but it's got the best food. Basically.
According to him, this is a valid chippy. No one better come in my comments talking about, no, bro, you showed the wrong video, that's the wrong spot. According to him, this is a valid chippy. So let's see.
Here in years because I wasn't too keen on the chips, but they've got new owners, so I had to go and check them out. Jade had a portion of chips with sausage and gravy. And
what type of glizzy is that, bruh? Why is it so pale? Nah, I know that shit don't got any seasoning in it, bruh. Why are you?
Those fries don't look crispy at all. Them shits look soggy as fuck.
Putting gravy on fries. The fries already look soggy as is. What are we doing right now?
I think to get it battered. An absolute novice. I decided to go for cod and chips served with mushy peas. Fish was battered to order. It was crispy on the outside.
Yeah, the
Yo, bro, the
peas are gonna get me every time. I don't know. It's just like the different shades of yellow, and then you got that smack dab of green. It just I don't know, man. It looks like Play-Doh or like some glob.
what's that motherfucking kids cuisine menu? Like you remember the Shrek thing? If you ever got one of those.
I don't know if it's because I grew up watching Nickelodeon and they used to have, the slime and shit like that. That's why in my head it's like I just can't eat something that's that green, looking like slime and like glob and something you're not supposed to be eating.
It looks like throw.
This order came to £14.50. Hope you enjoyed this and I'll be going back. Sure you'll let me know what you think in the comments.
My dog loves this stuff. That's certainly food.
Yeah, he loves this stuff because it's the only thing.
Is this even edible? Is this real? $14.50? No, that's crazy. $14.50? You have to pay me to eat that stuff, bruh. Okay, this is Keith Lee, bruh. This is Keith Lee, like the most popular food reviewer, bruh.
And the concept of spud bros is very simple. They made loaded potatoes, but that's the only simple thing about it. So we pulled up, the line was almost out the door.
Okay.
It's freezing out here, so we were sitting outside waiting.
Spuds.
Some owners walked up to us while we were standing in the middle of the line, and they said they was waiting for us to come. He tried to give us everything for free, but you know that's not how we roll. We know we pay for everything. And I told him straight to his face, I'm gonna be honest. Please don't be upset at me. Please don't think I'm calling your food brickle brackle with fizzy water.
Oh, it's good, but it's nothing like my mother's ham biscuit brickle brackle and beans with fizzy wiggets. They used to make roasted ham squash with spizzle spattle and a side of biscuit gravy. And we'd have that every morning at the Lakey Spoon.
I'm just being honest. I'm gonna show you everything I got and we're gonna try it and rate it once we can. But before I open this, they are not trolling. This is on the menu. What's in here is not specifically made just to play.
Are the beans like sweet or are they like savory? What?
Cream sauce, crispy onions, and garlic butter. And it's so much garlic butter, if I move, it's gonna tip everywhere. Oh, beans too. Again, this is tuna with mayo, crispy onions, tram sauce, which is like a spicy mayo, butter garlic or garlic butter, cheese, and a potato. I'm gonna try to get everything at once. Again, I'm going to it extremely open-minded. You never
Not the fact that it looks like this, because a lot of American foods will look like this too. It's the fact that it's UK food.
know.
Okay, the cheese is drip.
I don't think that's a mixture that should ever be together, bro.
Hill, I am absolutely willing to die
You can see he really tried to, because he held that in. He held that into his mouth and really gave it a shot.
on is the fact that British food is 10 times better than any other country.
I really hope this is satire. Because this is obviously someone who has not been outside of Britain.
care what you have to say. This.
Now let's be for real.
Explain what it is, because you might be a bit confused if you're not from England. So what we have here is a jacket potato.
I'm not confused. I see a potato and I see some beans. It's not very.
Potato and beans, bruh. That's a part of every UK meal. No matter where you go, you'll probably find something with potato in it and beans in it. Or whatever
difficult. It's just a horrible combination. That's what it is.
It's never no other different vegetable. No carrots, no fucking like celery or lettuce. It's always beans and potatoes.
Beans over the top. Now, if you don't know what a jacket potato is, it's basically a baked potato. Loads of butter inside, beans. Now, typically we would have beans.
Oh, shiver me timbers! It's a very simple dish. Those ingredients, yeah, they don't go.
Are you in prison, bro? Probably. The UK is basically just a one big prison.
Together as well as you think they do.
Beans on toast, but this is what I like to think a little bit more of a sophisticated version. Let's go in for the taste test. Now, I like to
sophisticated version. That shit looks disgusting.
Up a little bit just to make it a little bit more mushy, and let's do our taste test together. Okay, cheers. Every time it hits.
A baked potato with some beans, it probably isn't the most horrible thing, but for you to say it's the best food, have you seen some of the stuff people have been cooking up on the internet, bro? In America, that's called struggle food. I grew up poor.
Yeah, basically called struggle food.
But times were never this.
Anyone who's grown up poor can relate, bro. We have never done this before. I've never had to do this ever.
It looks like war rations from World War II. That's called slop in America. Is all British food just regular food with beans on top? Do we need to airdrop food? England, are you okay? So British food it's almost payday food. Yeah, no, talking about the best food out there is insane. Have you ever tried Mexican food, Jamaican food, Mediterranean food? Shoot, a seafood boil, a Texas barbecue? Yeah, buddy, you're not winning this one. Matter of fact, I don't even think you're top 10.
Proper British.
No, definitely not top 10. When it comes to food, UK food is not even top 50, bro.
This dish is part 3, jellied eels. This dish consists of chopped eels cooked in stock that sets like jelly. Jellied eels date back to the 1800s and it was a cheap meal source. Eels were one of the only fish that could thrive in the polluted water of the Thames.
You know what? One thing I will say about Indian food is as long as it's in sanitary conditions, that shit does hit. Sanitary conditions, bro, UK food does not hit. I'm sorry. So automatically, Indian food is already above UK food. It's no debate.
I'm not even gonna call it British food anymore.
But let me know what you think in the comments. You know, I could be wrong. Put your favorite type of food in the comments.
I'm gonna call it British concoctions, because this is a concoction. This looks like a magic potion that went wrong.
Proper British dishes part 12, stargazy pie.
Bro, this looks like a magic potion that went wrong.
Hold up.
Proper British dishes.
You know what? Just because people do put fish on pizza already, and it's not as bad as putting pineapple on pizza. So I'll let you slide, bro.
Part 12, stargazy pie.
Bro,
I have to see the final result.
There's nothing proper about this.
Baked sardines along with eggs, potatoes covered in a pastry crust. The pie is served to celebrate the bravery of Tom Bullcock, a local fish.
It just keeps getting worse. I've never seen
Tom Bullcock. That's his name.
Bacon mixed with fish.
In the 16th century. On the 23rd of December in a small fishing village called Mousehole, Tom Bullcock decided to brave the storm and went out on this fishing boat. Despite the stormy weather and the difficult seas, he managed to catch enough fish to feed the entire village. The entire catch was baked into a pie which had the fish heads poking through to prove there was fish inside.
A little texture never hurt. There we go.
Well, how about you just taste the damn thing? There was absolutely...
Never mind. This is a fucking pie. Get the fuck out. Just get out. I don't want to see you here ever again.
Absolutely nothing proper about this.
Who is this? Ali Eats, we do not co-sign and we will not be checking you out.
Matter of fact, this dish looks like it's cursed. It looks like I'm gonna grow an extra head if I eat this dish. Y'all took that man's hard work, effort, and sacrifice, and this is what y'all made with it? Me personally, if I was him, I would be furious. Because what do you mean I risked my life for you guys to make this Warlockian food, this witch?
You could have chosen to just cook the fish. You probably could have made a good meal from the fish That would have been a better meal, but she said you had to make this bullshit.
Food, bruh. And the crazy part is even UK people don't like UK food.
Today we are visiting London's oldest standing pie and mash shop. Come with us to M. Manzies. Manzies first opened their doors in 1902 and they serve up London's famous pie and mash.
What is it famous for? And you better not say taste. You better not.
And the pies are made fresh every single morning. Pie, mash and liquor is a London staple, and it was one of the first ever fast foods to be created in British culture. They scrape the mashed potato onto the side of the plate, and then they create a hole in the middle of the plate for that liquor sauce. And the mash is thick, very potatoey, doesn't have too much cream or butter in. The liquor sauce has a strong hit of parsley, but you definitely need to try all three together with a drizzle of that chili vinegar. And you cannot go to a pie mash shop without getting jelly beans. However, the fact that they had the bone in.
Oh my god. We need to fucking stop. The UK needs a food revolution, bro. Stop trying to take over the world. Invest in your food, bro.
Really put me off. The way the bone like scraped your teeth. And unfortunately for
The bone scrapes your teeth. You're fucking sick.
me, it was a no. Do you order eels with your pie and mash?
Bro, how do you not like your own
Eels, nigga? Yeah, UK food is bullshit. I don't want to hear it.
food, bro? How diabolical does your food have to be for you not to like it? Just look at dude's face, bro. He is not having a pleasant time.
Bro, you do not have to put up this facade for the camera, bro. You can admit that you don't like it, man. He really slid that down with a semi-straight face. He tried his best, bro. But we know, gang, it's okay.
He did not enjoy that meal. Brief intermission. I'm trying to get to 100K subs, so I'd appreciate it if you like, comment, subscribe on this channel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my boy 4D Shams. We gotta get him to that 100K, bro. We gotta get him to 100K.
And on my reaction channel, 4D Shams Live. Also, join my Discord and follow Food Isn't.
Well, that's me trying my first bite, and my first impression was that was kind of bland.
You see how many seasonings she put on that? Because she already knows it's not gonna be seasoned. And thus, she has to do it herself.
I had to put that video in 5 times speed because she spent 75% of the video putting salt, vinegar, and whatever type of seasoning that was.
Seasoning. Has any?
It always comes down to the seasoning. Because you see, I don't think fish and chips are too bad. I'm gonna be honest. It's just, and fries, like, that's kind of a normal meal. Especially if you're just cooking fish. But season your fish, bro. Season your fries. Otherwise, it's not gonna taste good.
Anyone seen it?
So you're telling me I gotta go through a wrist workout every time I want?
Only British person that I believe can ever cook is Gordon Ramsay. That is the only person. Only British person.
To try UK food just for it to have sufficient seasoning. You got another chippy tea.
A thing of dreams. It just doesn't exist.
And look, you already lost me with the untoasted bread with cold, unmelted butter, and then you put fries on top? Yeah, this is sick work.
Till now. Got a
of course, you gotta add vinegar.
Buttered bread, some chippy chips, nice and crispy.
Again, you gotta add salt, because remember, it's unseasoned.
On the outside and soft on the middle. Salt and vinegar. Some mushy. Look.
Bro, and then you go and add this gamma radiation, bro. This shit look like a melted toy.
Why is it always mushy peas, bro? What the f is it with y'all and mushy peas and beans, bro?
Toy soldier.
Look at colour of them peas. Proper chippy, mushy peas. A chicken and mushroom pie. Oh, look at that pie. This was so nice. Some
Bro, what is that concoction, bro? Why is it black?
That molasses?
Look like that.
And then the other slice of bread on top to make this chippy tea sandwich.
You could have just made a normal sandwich. I'm not even gonna lie, gang. You could have just made a normal sandwich and pair it with the fries. You did not have to do all this. Now your dumb ass.
Are we being for real right now?
We're ready for it. Look at that.
Look, I'm big on texture when it comes to food, and I already know the textures on this dish is insane.
This is my go-to order from the fish and chip shop. Pudding, chips, curry sauce.
I want to know who came up with this combination, bro. Why are you adding curry and peas on top of your fries?
Mushy peas, pickled onions.
I'm not even gonna lie, fish and chip shops have to be the New York equivalent of deli spots because there's too many of these.
And lashings of salt and vinegar with a can of iron brew. What is your go-to order when you go to the chippy?
Can you beat a chippy tea?
Oh well, more for me.
Yes, nigga, we can. Yes. Nah, this has to be an act, bro. He has to be pretending, bro, because ain't no way. I can't wrap my mind around it. I don't know. And then we got Checkers and Rally's official page saying, sounds like you need to try our famous seasoned fries. I think he does. I'm having a really hard time believing that Gordon Ramsay is British. But then again, if I grew up on this type of food, I probably want to learn how to cook too. And just to give y'all a quick history lesson, British food wasn't always this bad. Back in medieval times, the English were low-key throwing down in the kitchen. Spices, roasted meats, flavor. But then history happened. The Napoleonic Wars happened, World War I happened, World War II happened.